before we start our session. Boom, we are live on YouTube as well, and it is great to be here, guys. It's very early in the morning, and I hope that you guys are doing good. Good to see you. If you're just joining us on YouTube, don't forget to, subscribe, like, and share the video as well, and we will be good to go. So let me just fix this. So we are good to go. We are live on YouTube at the moment. We are live on TikTok. And the topic today is, why should you not look for love in a man and instead look for his vision? What is important when it comes to love and relationship for a man? What is important for a woman to look at in a love and relationship setup? What should you go for? Are you supposed to be going for um, what most women look for? Coach, how can I know my man loves me? Is knowing how your man loves you important in a relationship? This is the question. So, guys, as I said, I have my YouTube in front of me, this other side, and I have my TikTok over here. So when you see me looking down, I'm not just looking at my feet, but I'm looking at another camera positioned here for my gang on TikTok. When I'm looking up, I'm looking at a camera position for my gang on YouTube. So if you missed this video here, you can still watch it on YouTube after this live because it will be published. It is publishing automatically on YouTube. So welcome, guys, and let's get rolling. So why do most women miss it in relationships? The society has trained women to always try to look for men that love them. But you see, I want to challenge you. You see, men out here, every single man out here has a good plan and a bigger plan for the woman they love. There's no man that has got no plan for the woman they love. And I want to emphasize that statement. For the woman they love, not all women in their lives. A man can date you for even 4 to 5 or even 10 years or even 50 years. They can date, they don't care. But they don't have a plan with you. They don't have a big plan. There's a small plan, there's a plan, there's a small plan, there's a medium plan, and there's a bigger plan. But you see, most of our women are always looking for love in a man. They always want to be loved. All they care about is, does this man love me? But they forget one thing, that men have plans depending on the kind of a woman in their lives. So women miss it when they forget and sleep in class. Most women are sleeping in class. They sleep in class of a relationship. The reason why most women sleep in a class of a relationship, they are always looking for love. Coach, how can I know a man loves me? Coach, teach me. I want to know. I don't know why my man doesn't love me. But you see, the biggest thing here that a woman needs to focus her mind on is, what is this man's plan with me? What is his vision? Because you have been told to submit to him, and you're submitting to his vision. You're not submitting to his love. The women are missing this by saying, I cannot submit to a man who doesn't love me. But that is the biggest mistake that most women make. The thing is, I cannot submit to a man who has no plans with me, who has no plans for me. Because in his plan is where the vision is told. And in his vision is where you are kept, because you become his big plan. Every man has a big plan for the woman they love. And every man has a woman in their life. But not every woman in my life has got that space for my big plans. So as a woman, when you're dating a man, you want to ask yourself a question. What plans does he have for me? Where do I belong to in his life? Out of his plans, how big is his plans for me as a woman in his life? This is the biggest question that most women need to ask. But unfortunately, most women are asking how much a man loves them. A man can love you, but not have a plan for you. A man can adore you. A man can appreciate you. A man can prove to you their love, but they don't have plans for you. So it is not the love that you're looking for, but you're looking for his vision. It is not whether he loves you or not. It's about how much plans does he have for you is much important. Most women are losing good men because they don't have patience to figure out what plans this man has for them. Most of our women are seeing that men have become dogs because you lack the patience and you are comparing. Because our women today, the problem is lack of patience and comparison and having timelines. You have timelines to achieve something. You lack the patience of keeping quiet and just keeping silent and observing. You want to be told. And you see, most of us men, when we are still boys, we know how to tell you the things you want to hear, but we do not know how to show you the things you need to see. Most men know how to tell you what you want to hear, the sweet love. But this is what I'm telling you guys. Our generation today, we have, I can say we have mastered the art of lies. We have mastered the art of lying to you, and we can lie to you the way we want. As long as you'll stick around, we can lie. As long as you want to stick around with us, we can lie to you and make you feel or make you think that you are the queen of our kingdom. But we have zero plans for you. When you stop and stay away from wanting to know how much your man loves you, and you start positioning yourself as a woman to be in his plans, you're not forcing him to put you in his plans, but you're positioning yourself to keep you in his plans. You're not allowing this man to touch you unless you know the plans that he has for you. You're not just taking money from this man, you're taking money because you know the plans he has for you. You're not just accepting to be like, part of his life, but you are accepting to be his life. You see, most men don't tell you their visions. Most of us don't talk about our vision. The reason being, we are not also even sure about that vision ourselves. I'll give you an example. If you are going to the river or to the sea to catch fish, you are going to the sea or to the river to catch fish. You are not sure whether you will catch fish or not, but you have a plan to go and catch fish. A man is that person who has a plan to make his life great, but he doesn't even know, he's not sure about that vision. Most men who promise you heaven, most men who promise you things, most men who talk a lot about what they are going to do end up doing nothing. They end up using you and dumping you. But that is what most of our women want. They want men who talk big. They want men who promises them what they're going to do. They want men who tell them how many gifts they're going to give. I'm going to give you a car. You see, if you become my woman, I'm going to build you a big house. When you become my woman, I'm going to buy you a car. I will not allow you to walk the way you're walking. I will make sure that you have a housemate. I'll make sure that you don't have this kind of stress. These kind of men end up leaving you in the middle of a relationship because they talk big, they talk of visions that they have not seen. No man tells you how many pieces of fish he's going to bring to you while he's going to fish. He's going to tell you that, you see, sweetheart, I'm going out there to catch fish. Prepare the pots, prepare the fire. I'm going to bring fish for you. And that's what he does. He doesn't tell you amount of fish he's going to catch because he doesn't know it. So most great men and men who has plans with you, who has put you in their vision, are not going to talk about the amount of things they are going to do for you, but they are going to show you. You will see them picking the nets from the store and running to the river. They will not tell you they are going to catch fish, and they will not tell you the amount of fish they are going to catch, but they will put you at their home and they will show you that I'm going to catch the fish. You know, a man shows a woman the way to his heart. They don't tell a woman the way to their heart. They show you. So you are not looking for a man that loves you. You are looking for a man that has a bigger plan for you as a woman, because every man, each and every man, including myself, I have a bigger plan for the woman I love. I can have I can have a lot of women in my life, but zero plans for most of them, and just a bigger plan for one of them. And every man that don't promise a lot, but show something, that is the man that has a plan for you. Women ask me that, coach, how can I know that this is a good man for me? Is a man who doesn't speak a lot of promises. Is a man who don't tell you so many things he's going to do. He tells you the things that he has done. That's a man who has plans for you. They don't tell you things they want to do. Because we don't talk about our vision. We don't talk about things that we still don't have in our hands. We don't promise things that we also don't even know. The one thing that I know about men, all men, not just one, not just me, is we have a big ego and we don't always want to lose. We always want to win. So we are not telling you because we are respectable and we want that respect to remain. So a respectable man cannot tell you until they are materialized. They will not tell you about their plans until their plans have materialized. They will not tell you what they want to do until they have done it. So a lot of women leave men who are quiet and dedicated to their passion, dedicated to their vision, dedicated to whatever they are doing, because there is another man, the other side, telling them what things they want to do with their lives. And they see that, hey, if this man wants to build a palatial home, I want to be part of that home. If this man wants to buy a car in 2 months, I want to be the woman who will drive in that car. If this man is going to, to be the governor of this town, then I want to be the wife of the governor. But don't you know that things change? Don't you know that people can go to the ballot and fail to be elected as a governor? Don't you realize that a man who was promising you a palatial home can lose his wealth and come into nothing? Most women leave men that are patient, that are dedicated, that are quiet, that are silent, and they are grinding. They are grinding in their silence. They are moving mountains in their silence. They are distributing their resources with plans, with intelligence, with consistency. Every single morning they wake up and go out there to make it work. But they don't talk about what they are doing. But because our women have been used to, the social media where people make noise, where people say what they have, where people want to, show their wealth, not where people make issues and do things that make them great. What do they want? They want men that speak. They want men that make noise. Don't leave a respectable man because you want it quick. Don't stick around a man because you feel this man has it all. Stick around a man because he can show you he has a plan and a bigger plan with you. Because every man has a plan for the woman they love. Trust me, my sweethearts, when a man loves you, he doesn't tell you, he gives you signs. He shows you with signs. A man takes you to a place where he bought a land and tells you that, you see, this is my piece of land. I bought this land because I had money and I wanted to invest that money. And I invested it here by buying this piece of land. And I will see what happens in the future. I can see what I can put in this land. That's a man who is showing you his vision. He's not telling you his vision. They don't tell, they show. That is a person you can believe. That's a man that can keep you in his vision, in his plans. But you see, most of the boys we have in town today, most of the boys we have in the market, dating market today, are these boys who are going not to show you, but to tell you, oh, I just bought a land today, so I'm planning to put, a three-story building here, and I want to build my home here also for my future wife. And you are in his life as a girlfriend. You're just there as a fiancé, but he's showing you how he's going to put his his home and his palatial world and how he's going to to love. No, that man is going not to put you in that land. Yes, he's shown you the land, but you're not the one who's going to be part of that land. That's why I tell women that do not be the part of a man that makes his foundation, but you're not going to be part of his body. There are women who build men from the foundation. It's not that you're even giving him money. Forget about giving him money, but you're building him because you are there and you're the one taking all his stress. He comes back, sleeps with you, tells you everything about his work, talks all his problems, his troubles with you, and then you are there like, oh, he loves me, he tells me everything. No, does that man show you his vision? Does he show you that you are bigger vision part of his life? He doesn't. So you build his foundation, you help him to overcome all his troubles as he prepares the way for another woman who's coming in the future. Most women need to take a step back. You are not taking that step back. Most men take a step back and they put the women in front, and the women start to battle, go for the war, for the battle that he needed to do. You become the warrior of his life because you did not listen when Jacob had to work for 14 years just to marry Rachel. Jacob wanted to marry Rachel, but he did not go to Rachel and told Rachel all the plans he has for her. Jacob in the Bible never showed Rachel the plots of land that he has for her. Jacob went to Rachel's father and told Rachel's father that I want to marry Rachel. I have nothing, but I have strength. I have wisdom. I am a man who can take care of things. I am a man who can do this. I have nothing to give to her, but I have a vision with her, and I can prove my vision to her. And he was told that he needs to work for 7 years to marry Rachel. What did Jacob do? Rachel, Rachel saw Jacob working. Jacob didn't go to Rachel to tell Rachel that, you see, I want to marry you. That's why I'm working. No, she saw Jacob working for 7 good years to marry her. But you know what happened? Rachel's father realized that Rachel cannot get married before Leah. So Leah was fronted for Jacob to marry. And Jacob realized that after working for 7 good years, he married Leah, not Rachel. Not Rachel, not Rael, not Rachel, whatever you'll call her. That did not stop Jacob from going again to work for another 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who loves you must have a big plan for you. You know, don't run away from a man because he has nothing when he approached you. Stay away from a man who has nothing when he approaches you. But don't run away from him. Have principles and boundaries. Tell him what you need to see before you commit. Ask him, what do you have for me before I commit? Let him show you his plans, not what he wants to do, his plans. Show you, not tell you. That's the difference. Jacob did not tell Rael what he plans to do. Jacob did something. He worked. He showed Rael what he can do. And that's why, Rael's father realized that, you know what, this is a man, a dedicated man that can take care of all my children. And then he offered Leah to him. Because Jacob showed. Jacob did not say. When he went to Jethro, he did not say, he showed what he can do. So a man's vision is much more important than love that he have for you. Imagine this guy, Jacob, was not telling Leah or Rael or Rachel, whoever you want to call her or how you want to call her, that I love you so much. That you know you mean a lot to me. He was working tirelessly for 7 years to marry this lady. So a man who loves you, the way you always ask me, Coach, how can I know a man loves me? Is a man who has a big plan for you. He worked, he did not find what he was looking for. He was given the wrong woman. What happened? He didn't run away. He was patient. He worked again for another 7 years. 14 good years a man is working to marry a certain lady. Don't you guys see what it takes for a man to marry you? It takes patience, it takes consistency, and it takes hard work. If he's not rolling his sleeves, he's not rolling those sleeves to go out there to work and fend for you, he's not your man. But wait, what kind of women do we have today? Women who lack patience. Women who also cannot wait like Rachel waited for. How many women today will wait for 14 years for a man to build himself so that he can marry you? How many women can stick around a man who is building himself for even 5 years before she gets married to that man? Women want it quick. Women want to compare their relationship with other men, with other relationships. When a man approaches you and tells you his intentions to get married to you, you look at his life and you see he has nothing. No, let this man show you his vision. Let him show you his vision and tell him that, hey, my friend, there's no problem. You are respectable. You are lovable. You are a man that every woman wants. But you see, I'm trying to look at your vision and I cannot see anything in it. Show me. Don't tell me. Just show me. How many of you are going to be patient and wait for him to show you? A lot of women come to me and tell me that, Coach, I love this guy. He's got everything that I need in a man. But I still feel that he has got nothing to prove to me that he can be responsible. My coaching style is to explain to this woman, is there any way you can exercise patience to see his life, what is in his life, What can he prove? Is there any patience you can have? Is there a way you can give him 2 years, a way you can give him 3 years to see what he can become? You see, Jacob's father-in-law did not ask Jacob, give me this and this and this, give me the dowry, pay me 50 herds of flocks, pay me this. No, Jacob's father-in-law told Jacob that you need to work for me for 7 years. So Jacob worked for the father-in-law. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you find a man who has got everything you are looking for, and the only weakness this man has is that he lacks the provisional part of materialistic thing. I always tell women this: be a wise woman to offer something for him to see if you can build him. But again, this is the catch. You don't keep on offering things and opportunities for every man you find in your life to see if they can find that thing that you look for. You're going to look at which man you're offering this to. There are men you can build, my sisters. There are men you can build from scratch and they become the man that has got plan with you. But there are boys that when you build and after they have built themselves, they run away from you and they look for other women. Know how to filter men. There are men who, when you build, they become that man that you wanted. The same way Jacob was built. And those men are available. They are still out here. There are men somewhere who are struggling with life because they don't have an opportunity. Your father is a minister. Your father is a governor. Your father has it all, has got companies. This man has been looking for a job. You can see his certificates. You can see how hard he's been trying to put a project out there. And you look at him and you see his discipline. You look at their home, their background. You do a background check and you see this is a man that is born in a Christian home, a home that is respectable, a home that is disciplined, a home that has got something that somebody can look for. Why do you fear putting your eggs in him for your future? But you see, what is the problem with our women? You put your eggs in these men who tell you sweet things. Darling, I love you. I'm going to make you the best woman in this world. I'll make you the queen of my palace. You know, what the things I have for you, you just don't know. When I marry you, oh, you will not realize that you will not even feel like you're a human being. You will feel like you are an angel. You will always be flying in my home. You will be one of those women that every man will be looking at. The man is telling you, he is not showing you. Then you fall for it. You fall for those words and you start putting your eggs in this man. Because women love to be told. Women feel so much secure when you are telling them how beautiful they are. You don't show them how beautiful they are. A man shows you your beauty if he is ready to wait for you until you get married to him. Then that man is proving to you that you're beautiful. A man who tells you you're beautiful is not proving that you're beautiful. But when I know that I have a gold, I'll keep gold safe somewhere to use it at the appropriate time. For me to show you that you're beautiful, I need to wait. I need to wait. I need to be patient. I need to show you your worth. Our women today are not patient. Our women want it very quick. But I always say this: every man has a good and big plan for the woman they love. No man has zero plans for the woman they love. Every man has a very big plan for the woman they love. But when you give the man your ears and you don't give them your mind, they will use you. Most of the women are issuing their ears to their men and not their mind. Men don't tell you about their vision because they fear that if they lose and don't get what they are, pursuing, you will start bullying them. You will start, talking bad about them. That is why most men fear to tell you about their vision. That is why most men are silent, and they keep on using you. And before you know it, they are with another woman. They have left you. They are marrying someone else. And then you keep wondering, what wrong did I do to deserve this? What is this wrong thing that I did to deserve this? Why did he have to do this for me? What is this big thing that I did to deserve all this? What you did was, you did not wait. You were not patient. You wanted to listen so much than you used your brain to read, to observe, to see. You wanted to hear. Because we are good at saying. Men are great at saying. Men are wonderful at saying. But we are very bad when it comes to doing. We can promise you heaven, but we will never deliver even earth. We can promise you homes, and we have zero piece of land to even build our own home. We can promise you a very big car, a Mercedes Benz, but we don't even have a bicycle. We can be promising you big things, and we are always taking you to our friends' houses. We don't even have a house of our own. But because women love to listen, a woman, would rather love a man that is taking her to his friend's house than to love a man that is taking her to his bed sitter. A man who is open, that is showing you his vision, that's showing you his life, his true self. You want to leave this man that is taking you to his bed sitter, where there is no gas cooker. There's just, what we call it, these traditional stoves, jiko, we call it jiko, that uses charcoal. That's where he takes you. He takes you to his bed sitter, where he buys 3 pieces of eggs and just some leaves of sukuma wiki. And this guy, you leave him for a guy who has been taking you to his friend's house, a house that has got crates of egg, a house that has got a fridge full of vegetables, a house that has got sofa sets, a house that has got 6x6 bed, but that is his friend's house. So you are leaving a guy who was showing you his vision for a guy who is telling you his vision, a vision he cannot acquire, a vision he cannot achieve. He just tells you about it. But this guy, he's showing you his vision. Men tell you their vision by hiring a car to come and pick you up in a very soft, gentle Mercedes Benz that is hired. A man tells you his vision by picking you up on a motorbike that he bought with his money. Even though it's hot, it's dusty, but he's showing you his vision. I tell you my vision by hiring a car and putting you inside that car and showing you that life is comfortable when you are my girlfriend. But when you become my wife, will I hire that car every single day? I will not. That means I didn't show you my vision. But if I show you my motorbike and I pick you up with a motorbike and it's dusty, it's hot, it's windy, but we fill it together and I bring you home to my bed sitter, I've shown you my vision. If I marry you, that's where you are. There's nothing that is going to change. I will not tell you that I don't have money to go and hire that car that I used to drive you in. I'll not tell you that, this is where I am. I cannot go take you to live with you in my friend's house. I used to take you to my friend's house. That was my friend. Don't always be, this kind of people. This life, you don't know what these guys are doing to get such kind of houses. This is my house. And now you're asking him that, but we used to go to that big house, 6x6 bed, 4 sofa sets. Why are we here? Then the man now start to begin to tell you that, forget about it. That kind of a house. for you to afford that kind. You know what my friend is doing? You know what kind of business he's doing to be able to afford that kind of a house? So you don't want to get married to me and know that I'm also doing that kind of a business. I'm a God-fearing man. That's why, I'm still just struggling. No, a man must show you his vision, not tell you his love. Most of us are telling you how much we love you by going to hire a car, by taking you to 7-star hotels. They don't want to take you to their homes. Where is his home? His home is that bed sitter. His home is that one-bedroom house. His home is that home without a seat, without a chair. There's just mattress on the floor. My sister, you better stick to that man because he's showed you his vision. And you look at him and you see that this man is here not because he's lazy, not because this is where he belongs, but because he's lifting his life up. He started in a world, an iron sheet walled house where he didn't even have a mattress. He used to sleep on a blanket. He moved to a one-bedroom house. He cannot still buy a bed. He's bought a mattress. You are seeing his vision. You are not being told about his vision. You are seeing it. You're not becoming part of him. I'm not telling you to get married to him at that moment. When he's still sleeping on the mattress, on the floor, you don't get married to him at that moment. No, you watch him grow. That's a man who is showing you his vision. That's a man who is clear with you. He's not hiding something. He's not telling you he loves you. He's showing you he loves you. Don't get married to him at that time. Give him time. Be like Jacob's father. Jacob did not give, no, sorry, be like Jacob's father-in-law. Jethro did not offer his daughter to Jacob because he saw a vision in Jacob. No, he saw a gentleman. And then he told the gentleman that now that you're still this young, but I see something in you, come in and work for me for 7 years, and I will give you my daughter. See that that man has got mattress on the floor and give him time. Tell him, my brother, I love you. My friend, you are the man that I want, but not at this time. We cannot get married at this time. I'm not running away, but I'm giving you time. Show me that you can take care of my kids. Show me that you can take care of my family. Show me that I can live in a good house. I can see that you've been moving slowly by slowly. Give me 2 years to plan for myself. Give me 3 years to plan for myself. It is not the man asking for it. It is you, the woman, who's asking for this. What is the mistake that most women do? You find him in a mattress on the floor. That's where she belongs. He belongs, sorry. You find him riding a motorbike. That's where he belongs. You see his vision. You see how strong he is. Then you rush to marry him and you buy him a car. I love this man. He's a very hardworking gentleman and I don't want to lose him. I can see how hard he's working. And then you get married to him at that time. Then you become the giver. You become the provider. Now you want to build a home for him because you feel he's got a motorbike and he has a vision. You now build a home. You now buy a piece of land for him and you build a home. My sister, you're going to lose it because we men are not taking it. We don't understand love. Don't tell your man you love him so much. Don't tell a man you love him so much. A man doesn't care about how much you love him. We don't care. We care how much you respect us. And you see, respect, it takes a woman with diligence. It takes a woman that has been built with discipline. It takes a woman who has lived under his father. A woman who has lived under his father, under the authority of his father, to buy you a piece of land, my brother, to build you a home and still respect and submit to you. So the biggest mistake you want to do, even you, my brother, is to agree to marry her when you're still in the same struggle and she's not struggling. She's telling you that I can build your home, don't worry. I can buy you a car. So you drop your motorbike and you start driving a taxi. That's where the mess starts. That's where the problem starts. Be with the man who has whatever, even if he has nothing, but you can see his vision. He's not telling you his vision. He's not borrowing money to go and rent a motorbike and come and pick you up on a motorbike and make you comfortable. You know, there is classes. There's a class where when a woman sees a motorbike, wow, she feels she's reached the point of her life, you know, the fulcrum of her life, the top of the mountain of her life. So this man is going and borrowing a taxi, borrowing money to hire a motorbike to come and pick you up. Let that man come to your place and walk with you from your home to his home. Walk on the road. You are seeing his vision. He's telling you the real person he is. Because your marriage is going to crumble the moment he marries you. And now, because he cannot hire that motorbike every single day, you have to walk to the market. You have to walk to the church. You have to walk to every place. Now you'll be looking at him and saying that when I was dating this guy, he used to carry me on a motorbike. Why are we walking? Why are we walking today? He told you his love. He's never showed you his love. A man shows you a vision. He doesn't tell you how much he loves you. Most of our women offer ears. They don't offer their brain. Offer your brain to a relationship and figure it out that a man doesn't have to tell you how much he loves you. He needs to show you how much he loves you. A man who shows you how much he loves you, you respect him. And when you respect the man, when you submit to that man, your relationship and your marriage builds up and it becomes what you want. You know, honey, when I marry you, I'm going to build you a home, a 3-bedroom house. No, build that home and marry me. Build a house and marry me. I'll come to your home, I'll look at your house. If I'm okay with it, I'll look at you and say that, yes, you are only 25 and you've managed to build this garage thatched house. It means you are a gentleman. I know that you are going to do wonders. Sorry, guys. I know you are going to do wonders. But you see, a guy is doing nothing, but he keeps on taking you to his friends' homes. When you're going for a date, he takes you to a 7-star hotel. You've never known his house. You've even never known their home. But you're there, my boyfriend loves me. I can't wait. I can't wait to say I do. What are you saying I do to? What are you saying I do to? I do to 7-star hotel? I do to his friends' houses? You are even being married. And back at home, the man doesn't have a house. But just because the man has told you that, he's having a business, he's having he gives you money, he takes you to these good hotels, you don't know where this man is getting this money to take you to a hotel room. A wise woman is a woman who gets married to a man who has got a grass thatched house and is so okay with it and is working. And perhaps behind or beside that house, you can see some timber being kept. He has already a vision. He's building another home. He's telling you that this is my house. This is the house I built, my first house. And this is the plan that I have. You can see that there are timbers. You can see that there are 3 or 4 pieces of iron sheets bought. He's planning to build out. That is his vision. You can see it. He's not dodging and not taking you to his home and taking you to another brother's home to sleep with you there in a permanent house to make you feel that now this is, I'm comfortable. A man who has a love for a man has a big vision. That big vision should not be a 3-bedroomed house. Is a vision that comes from down, moving upwards. He shows you, he doesn't tell you. So stop jumping into those taxis and tell this man that, hey, what you have, come with it. If it is motorbike you can afford, pick me up on a motorbike. If it is your legs you can afford, pick me up on your foot and let's walk to your home. I do not want to be comfortable during the dating season, and then when you marry me, things are going to change. I will not respect you. I will not submit to you. Most women are asking us that, coach, how can I submit to a man who's not providing? How come you married a man who's not providing? You married him because the time you were dating, he used to provide. He was providing by lies, through lies. He was not truthful. He was taking you to a 7-star hotel and buying you food that you only eat with fork and spoon. He used to take you to hotels where you don't eat using your hands or your fingers. You eat using fork and spoon and chopsticks. And now you thought now you have reached. That is how women say it. That I have reached. This is the man I want. Have you ever gone to his home and ate with fork and spoon and chopsticks? So when he marries you, he cannot afford chops and spoons and forks. What do? You come and start telling us that, coach, how can I submit to a man who cannot provide? What did you do? You listened, you did not see. Now, look at a question somebody's asking me on TikTok. Imagine Tessie is proudly asking me that what if he's not providing before even you get married to him? Tessie, you've been here and telling me that this is what I needed to hear. So what were you hearing then? If you're still asking me this kind of question, how did you marry someone who is not providing? What did I say? Jacob went to Jethro that he wanted to marry his daughter. What did the father-in-law to Jacob told Jacob? Yes, you cannot pay the dowry, but you can work for me and pay the dowry. He cannot provide when you are dating. You give him time to provide. Let him show, let him not tell. Do not let a man to tell, let a man show. Do not leave a man because he's not providing. You are dating a man. Don't leave him because he's not providing. No, he's not supposed to provide for you while he's dating. He's supposed to show you he can provide. I said it clearly. You are getting this man. He takes you to his home. He's sleeping on a mattress. You see the mattress and you say that, no, this is not where my children are going to live. But this man has got everything that I look for. He's kind, he's obedient, he's loyal, he's disciplined, he's God-fearing. So let me be like Jethro and give him 2-3 years to see. Let me give him time to see. That is what we call vision. Women are falling for love. Honey, I love you. Then you start providing for your man. Now you are the provider. You come to his home with the whole bags of, vegetables and fruits and everything. And the only thing you're getting here is being screwed 6-7 times a night. And now you feel you have reached. That's what this lady is asking me. The only thing, Tessie, you're getting is that sex. He's good in it. Now you are doing everything. You're even buying, you even tell him that, honey, I was thinking that now uh, I don't like it on the floor. Why don't we buy a bed? I'm just getting my salary tonight. So I was feeling like we can buy a bed for us. You're buying a bed in your boyfriend's house. You are buying a stadium, Kasarani, ama ni Nyayo, for him to practice how good he can be at it. Be wise, women. Do not look at the love, look at his vision. Don't run away from a man who has got no material things that you're looking for. Run away from a man who has got zero vision. He's sleeping on the floor on that mattress, but he does not have any vision to move away from it. He's in a Mabati house, an iron sheet, walled house, no bed, sleeping on the floor, and he has no plans to leave that house. He's very comfortable. He doesn't take you to this house, he takes you to hotels, and he pays hotels, and you have a good night there. He takes you to Diani, but you've never known his house. He comes on cars, hired cars, to pick you up, but you've never known what he drives as a person. What is his car type? Does he drive? Does he ride a motorbike? Does he ride a cycle? The only thing you know that he picks me up every weekend on a hired car. And now you want to get married to this man because you are always comfortable on weekends in a very cool. In the Luo community where I come from, they say car garimangich, a cold car. You know? Ing'en okawaga e gari mang'ich, oomaga e gari mang'ich, gari cha ng'ich mok inyal weyo. Yeah? The car is so cold that it's so comfortable that you cannot leave. So you don't leave because of the comfortable that you are getting on weekends. What about every single day? How comfortable will you be every single day of his life? Knowing his vision is much more important than knowing how much he loves you. Because when a man loves you, he has a big plan for you. And his big plans must be the reality of his life, not the kind of life he's showing you. So keep in mind, all those people, all those men you see shouting and telling you the plans, the things they have for you, are going to take you into trouble. But unfortunately, our women today want more about men who tell them, not who show them. You show up to pick a woman on a motorbike that is yours, that you bought with your money. She goes back to her house because she's used to being picked on a car, a hired taxi. You take a woman to your bed sitter to show her that this is my home, where I have a jiko, a charcoal, used stove. She runs away because she wants to go to a house where there is a gas cooker, where there is 2 bedrooms, where there is 3 sofa sets. But she's not understanding that the houses that she's been going to are hotel rooms. Some of them are Airbnbs. Some of them are hired houses. Some of them are those boys' friends' houses. Some of them are parents' homes. You are not asking yourself that, will I be comfortable like this the rest of my life? So most women come and tell us that, coach, how can I submit? How can I respect? How can I be with this man who's not doing this? Let me tell you, he never used to do it, or he used to lie to you he can do it. And you did not focus on learning the reality of their lives. You did not go to their home to know where they live, to see which kind of a house they have, to see if you can be comfortable in that house, if you can be comfortable with that kind of life, if you will still submit to him even with that home, if you can still submit to him even with that kind of a job you are doing. Can you submit to him? Is he capable? Is he the man you want, not the man that is lying? So we have good men out there who's going to show you the real thing that they are. Remember, a person, a fisherman who's going to the ocean, to the sea, to the lake, to fish, doesn't take money from people because he doesn't know how much or how many fish he's going to catch. He takes money after catching the fish. So a man doesn't tell you how many things he's going to do for you. He shows you what he can do for you. He brings the fish after fishing. And he doesn't tell you about that, his vision, because he doesn't even know. Even myself, I have a vision, a big vision, in fact, a big vision with what guys you're seeing here. In some years to come, in the next 2 to 3 years, or maybe 5 years to come, you're not going to see me like you're seeing me today. But I'm not going to tell my wife that, please marry me because this is my vision. I'm not married to my wife because of my vision, my 5 years vision. I'm married to her because who I am today. The person that I am today. Tessie, thank you so much. When I'm making your day, that's my pleasure. I'm here to make somebody's day. Just one person. I don't want a crowd, just one person. So when I see that I've made a day of one person, I'm happy. Guys, keep on tapping your screens. Keep on liking the video and tap your screens, guys. Guys, if you're watching me on TikTok, this video is available on my YouTube channel. I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube. So don't worry if you did not start with us. You can still watch this video on my YouTube channel after this live. It is available. I'm live on YouTube and I'm also live on TikTok. So these videos, always I do lives on TikTok and lives on YouTube same time. So you can always watch it over there. Thank you, Pauline, and thank you for being here every single day, Pauline. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are marrying that man not because what he will do for you, because of what he's doing to you right now. My sisters, stop taking another woman's man, assuming that he will become your man later. Choose your man the moment you're marrying him. Take the man that belongs to you. Don't take another woman's man. And when I say don't take another woman's man, I'm not meaning that this man has another woman. No, you are choosing a wrong man for yourself because of what you're thinking he will become. Take that man for what he is now. If that man now is not what you want and not what suits you, leave him or give him time to become your man. This is what my advice as a coach when I'm coaching women during my classes that I do outside social media. I tell them this. You are ready for marriage, right? Yes. So is this man the man you want now? Or is the man you want in the future? The woman will tell me, coach, this man has got all the characters that I want. He's so loyal, he's so respectful, he's very disciplined. But the moment you tell me but, this is what I tell women. Don't leave this man, but don't marry him now. Let your but be fulfilled before you marry him. Because men need to be submitted to. Men need to be loved. So if you cannot submit to him now because of that but in his life, if you cannot, respect him now because of that but, then there is no way you will build that submission. There's no way you will build that respect. You will live with him without submitting. And any man that does not feel submitted to will never love, will never provide. They will go for side chicks. They will go for other women out there. You will build that man. You've heard women saying that, oh, I found him with nothing. I gave him everything. And now he's left me for another woman. That man was wise. In fact, I always tell men that are found with nothing and then built by the same woman to become something. I always tell them, leave that woman as soon as possible and get the right woman. That was not your woman for marriage. That was an angel that was sent by God to get you from the ground and lift you high up here. That is not what God made. God brought submission. So it takes very few women, very few, little to no women, to bring a man from nothing to something and still submit to them. Because the moment a man loses submission as a way of life in a home, that marriage is dead. So when a woman comes to me and tells me that, coach, I got him with nothing and I built him. Who told you to build a man? You are an angel and you did the right thing. And the man also did the right thing by leaving you and taking another woman. That was the right thing. And that is how it is supposed to be. You don't build him. Your father can do that, not you. If your father has a company where your boyfriend can go to work, then take him there, let him work. But you're finding this boyfriend who's sleeping on the floor, who is just sleeping there and watching cartoons, watching some jokes and comedy. Then now you come and, huh, uh, 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 you know, I'll buy you a mattress. I'll do this for you. I'll buy you some clothes. Where will be the submission? How many women today? I'm not saying that these things are not possible. These things are possible. But the problem is, where are these women who will bring you from nothing to something and still submit or respect you? Where are these women who will take you to school, through college, and still submit to you, my brother? There are very few. So I don't like to entertain people. I don't entertain men that, accept for your woman to take you to college. Submission will disappear. Submission will disappear. And once submission has disappeared in your home, that marriage is finished. But you can be lucky. But I don't always teach people to go for luck. I teach people to go for the reality out there. Once submission is lost, especially when a woman cannot submit to you, it is better for love to be lost from a man, but not submission from a woman. A home is built by submission from a woman, not love from a man. A man can live with you, my sister, without loving you, but providing you with everything. And because you are submitting to him, that home is built, is safe, is secure, and can live forever. But a man can love you so much and provide you with nothing, and you fail to submit to him because he's not looking like a provider. And when you fail to submit to him, the home is dead. That's the reality. A home without submission is dead. But a home can live long without love. Are you getting my point? How many women today are with bad boys who don't even speak about love, don't even know about romance? They come home fully loaded. They come with a pickup, they reverse the pickup, and they call their women, hey, Mary, come out. Mary comes out. Take these things inside the house. Mary picks everything. The pickup is full of everything that Mary needs, and Mary takes it home. Then he drives away. He will come back again tomorrow or after 2 days. Mary doesn't care because she's getting everything. That home doesn't break, but there is no love in that home. But there is this man who is loving and, every time adoring Mary, calling Mary names, showing, but brings nothing at home. Will Mary stick there? Will Mary stick in that home? Before you know it, Mary is gone. With all your love and sweet music and everything, Mary is gone. So submission is much more important in a home than love. Love comes after submission, my sister. So you need to submit to that man immediately he's marrying you. If you cannot submit to him by the time he's marrying you, that's not your man. Let him go to his woman. You are marrying the wrong man for you. You are taking another woman's man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. My name is John Gora. I'm a life coach. If this was your first time that you are here watching my videos, I appreciate you, and I ask you to jump onto my YouTube channel if you're not watching on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube too. This video is available there. You can go and watch it. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep on learning from there. Leave a comment, share it, and let's go. There is somebody called Pride Shadow something, very long name, saying, I don't agree with you on that, coach. A marriage without love is unbearable. I don't also For me, I agree with you. I don't always tell people that I don't agree with you. I always respect how people understand things, and I let them do it the way they are. I teach people, I don't force people to accept my teachings. I teach people to listen and use my teachings the way they want. But when you come and tell me you don't agree with me, why should I tell you you must agree with me? You are an adult. You are not my child. You are not my son or my daughter. You are not also my wife. You're just a friend I met on online, on TikTok or maybe YouTube. Why must I force you to agree with me? I teach not people to agree with everything I say. I teach people to listen and use the message the way they want. So if you think that what I've said is wrong, that's up to you. And I also agree that what you're saying is true. I don't have to disagree with you. After all, if I don't agree, if I fail to agree with you, what will it do in my life? It will not change me. So thank you guys for coming. I hope that you understood and you took